How does one convince their dishwasher to stop stealing their silverware? Many people have experienced the frustration of finding that their dishwasher has stolen their silverware. This can be especially frustrating if it happens repeatedly, as it can result in a collection of mismatched utensils. While it may be tempting to blame the dishwasher for this problem, the reality is that there are usually other factors at play. In this article, we'll explore some of the reasons why dishwashers steal silverware and offer some tips on how to prevent it from happening. Why do dishwashers steal silverware? One of the most common reasons that dishwashers steal silverware is that the utensils are not loaded properly. When utensils are placed in the dishwasher incorrectly, they can fall through the racks and end up in the bottom of the machine. This can be especially true for smaller items like spoons and forks. To prevent this from happening, it's important to make sure that utensils are loaded into the dishwasher in a way that prevents them from falling through the racks. Another reason that dishwashers steal silverware is that the utensils are not secured properly in the dishwasher. This can happen if the utensils are not loaded all the way into the utensil basket, or if the basket is overloaded. When utensils are not secured in the dishwasher, they can fall out during the wash cycle and end up in the bottom of the machine. To prevent this from happening, it's important to make sure that the utensil basket is loaded properly and that utensils are secured in the basket. In some cases, dishwashers may steal silverware because they are not being loaded with the right type of detergent. If the detergent being used is not strong enough to remove food particles from the utensils, the dishwasher may hold onto the silverware until the next cycle. To prevent this from happening, it's important to make sure that the detergent being used is strong enough to remove food particles from the utensils. How to prevent dishwashers from stealing silverware? Now that we've explored some of the reasons why dishwashers steal silverware, let's take a look at some tips on how to prevent it from happening. Tip number 1. Load utensils properly. The first step in preventing dishwashers from stealing silverware is to load utensils properly. This means making sure that utensils are loaded into the dishwasher in a way that prevents them from falling through the racks. It's also important to make sure that utensils are secured in the utensil basket so that they don't fall out during the wash cycle. Tip number 2. Use the right type of detergent. Using the right type of detergent is also important in preventing dishwashers from stealing silverware. If the detergent being used is not strong enough to remove food particles from the utensils, the dishwasher may hold onto the silverware until the next cycle. To prevent this from happening, it's important to use a detergent that is strong enough to remove food particles from the utensils. Tip number 3. Use a utensil holder. Using a utensil holder can also be helpful in preventing dishwashers from stealing silverware. A utensil holder can help keep utensils in place during the wash cycle, preventing them from falling through the racks or being knocked out of the utensil basket. Some dishwashers come with built-in utensil holders, but if your dishwasher doesn't have one, you can purchase one separately. Tip number 4. Check for utensils after the wash cycle. After the dishwasher cycle is complete, it's important to check for any utensils that may have fallen through the racks or been knocked out of the utensil basket. This will ensure that you don't leave any utensils in the dishwasher that could potentially cause damage to the machine or end up in the garbage disposal. Taking a few minutes to check for utensils after each wash cycle can help prevent the frustration of finding mismatched silverware in the future. Tip number 5. Consider hand washing delicate or expensive silverware. If you have delicate or expensive silverware that you're concerned about losing in the dishwasher, it may be worth considering hand washing these items instead. While this may take a bit more time and effort, it can be a good way to ensure that your silverware stays in good condition and doesn't get lost in the dishwasher. Conclusion. While it can be frustrating to find that your dishwasher has stolen your silverware, there are a number of steps that you can take to prevent this from happening by loading utensils properly, using the right type of detergent, using a utensil holder, checking for utensils after the wash cycle, and considering hand washing delicate or expensive silverware. You can help prevent your dishwasher from stealing your silverware in the future.